It's not even funny. That's the bit, is that it's not even funny. I'm just a man on the lookout for some bacon. Oh. Let me just paint on my mustache. Okay. So, let's see here. I wanted to make some more videos. I actually like sit down and make more videos. So, that's what we're gonna be doing. But I didn't want to make them on gameplay. I had an idea to do stuff on like playing video games, making like joke stuff out of it. But I started recording it and it was dog. It was really bad, really bad. I was recording it and halfway through the recording, I was like an hour and a half in, and it just, I like lost interest in the video halfway through recording it. So it was not anything really. Excellent. Excellent. Therefore, hold on. I thought I would make stuff, I would make videos about me producing the stuff I want to for the comic. One of the things I've been kind of getting stuck on is it takes me so long to actually produce the things that I want to. For like the backgrounds, for instance, like the backgrounds for the Master Robin comic, the Infinite Spell comic, it's just, I'm a character artist, I'm not a background artist. So it's not the best work I've done before when I tried drawing it. And I had tried using, for like one of the, I think the second or third volume, I think it's a second volume of the comic, there's a city landscape and it looks very odd and nonsensical in a lot of ways. I had tried using early AI generated images as a reference point, just kind of like throwing together a bunch of different images of cities and backgrounds to get a look that I wanted. It wasn't really what I wanted, and I'm still trying to figure out the style of everything because the world is so fresh, it's so like new. I'm trying to figure out all the little details of like how the architecture looks and how different they are from city to city. And so trying to figure out how to draw all of that and then make it cohesive with my style of my kind of cell shaded style. The backgrounds, they just don't, they're not it, dude. They're not it. So I wanted to basically make them in 3D. I wanted to redo all of them, or see if I can make it, learn Blender, and then make it in 3D so it'll be easier for me to just be able to produce the backgrounds. And so I don't have to work as hard for it. It'll be easier for me so I can make more, and I can do it faster as well. And it'll be more fun. So when it's more fun, it's a lot more motivating to work on. You get it. So, okay. So the first things that we're gonna wanna do is oh my god. Shut up. Okay. So, we're gonna have to do 4 things for this project. First of all, we're gonna need to find a reference of what we want this image to look like. Second, we need to collect the add-ons, the plugins, materials, things that we'll need for the scene. And the third, actually make the scene that we need, and then just finish it up with some post effects, and then it'll be done. So, one of the important things to do is gather reference. For how we're gonna do that is Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Don't mind the women on there. I'm a enjoyer of
oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
Women. Don't mind the big titties popping up on this shit. It's whatever. It happens for everyone, right? Ooh, yay, images. Now, I don't want to copy the images outright. I'm just going to collect some of them on PureRef. Excellent, excellent tool. Highly recommend the use of this because you can just take an image, put it right on there, and then you can make your own like reference board with it. I'm not going to do anything with water in it right now. That's just keep it simple, you know, keep it stupid, keep it dumb. So, here's what we got so far. I like the design of some of these. I'm thinking the water, I'm not gonna do a lot of water for it. I like this one here that is kind of the simple, just rolling hills leading to a mountain. This AI hate AI images, but at least it's good for reference. This one's also pretty sick. I might actually do this one. This one I think is probably the better one of all of them. So let's expand this guy. Okay. So we got references of how I want it to look. I like how the mountains in this one, it has the big mountain, the big snow-covered mountain on the side, and then the other mountains like kind of separating it right there. And then there's like 3 layers. There's the snow-capped mountain, there's that one that separates it, and then another layer of the one that's there, that's kind of in the mid-ground. I like this side here, that's fairly foreground-y. It separates the foreground and the mid-ground. Creates a nice separation, I think. And I like the pathway. I like the path. I like the flowers. I like the path. I like it all. I think it's good. I think it's good. A good reference, a good jumping off point. So now we just got to sit down and actually make it. Alright, so one of the next things I'm going to need is the assets for this. Now, I think because I'm using it as reference, and I don't know if I'm going to draw over it just yet, but I want to find free assets that I can use for the image. Stuff like trees, rocks, textures for both of those if I need them. Maybe stuff for like the foliage, like the flowers or the tall grass for the image. Little things I could put onto the pathway to separate it, like the little stones, so just the textures for a lot of the stuff. That's what I'm gonna need. So I gotta find them. They never talk about how much time it takes to get the actual like assets you need. $130. Is everybody's volume so goddamn quiet? $50. It's like I have no idea how to mix audio. He's got the fucking. It's not that hard, dude. $130, dude, on some trees. 50. Okay. Whoa! Look at that! Wow, you are my number one star employee. Would you look at that? Isn't that incredible? We got grass, bitch. Now we can choke it up, and we can finally choke it up. Thank God, I've been so stressed over all this shit. Christ. Okay, well that's a good tester. Alright, so now we have all the stuff that I needed for it. We got the materials, we got the objects, I got a thing for the foliage, for the trees, and for the grass. So we have the objects we need, we have the materials, we got it all. Now we just have to sit down and actually make it. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, we just gotta take a few more of these. Let's see, let me move this around. And then take this and move that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I think it's good. I think I got the materials I wanted. I think it's ready to go. Let's look at the viewport and see what we're working with. Ah. That's what it looks like? Week's worth of effort right there, so. Great! Great!
Alright, so we're gonna need to do a little bit more. I need to fix it up a little bit. And to do that, we're not gonna be using 3D, we're not gonna be using Blender. Because I found out during this whole process that I suck at using Blender. Or at least I suck at trying to make things look really, like, detailed, I guess. Really, fit with the scene. I think I got a little bit lost in the sauce, lost in the weeds, and that I think I was going for, not even I think, I know that it was the video I was following for the tutorial on how to make the scenes in Blender is very different than my original idea, or the style that I want to work in for it, for the scene. So, because of that, it got a little complicated, and the scene itself doesn't look great. I think I'm going to go in right now, actually, and I'm just going to fix it up. Okay, so what I want to be doing for this, let me get the pen, and I'll just go on to another layer. I want to go in and, like, kind of shade this area, blend it out a little bit more, and bring out some of the background, some of the clouds right here. I want to bring these parts out, and, like, some of the detail here, and show a little bit more of the horizon past this mountain here. Blend it out a little bit more, and I think I don't know what I want to do with this, with these, to make them look better. Actually, I'm gonna use my reference. That's what we're gonna do, kids. That's what you do. You use your reference. You have to use your reference. Otherwise, you're your own feet. So let me see here. Okay. So I think I could just kind of like, first of all, I'm gonna bring on. I might just start working and then just cut to it, just like speed paint it. Let's do that. Let's do that actually. This may not turn out. I'm gonna keep working on it. I can't keep working on it. I can't keep working on this. Alright. So, at the end of the day, the whole making the 3D scene and trying to get everything created in Blender and do it all there was to make my life easier, because I wanted to make the landscapes, and I wanted to make them good. I wanted to make them quick, which was the main problem, is that it would take me so long to make landscapes. Now, after I made this landscape, I can tell that it's the greatest work of art you've ever seen, and if you don't like it, you just don't like art and are stupid. No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty god-awful. So I think it's good for me for using it as a way to block scenes out, like cityscapes or environments like that. But I think for making just like a full rendered scene and then plopping my characters on top of it, I don't think it's gonna work like that. I don't think it's my skill set, and that's what the whole point of this is. The whole point is me documenting what works for me, how to get better, and how to grow from it. And so, I think this is a good experiment. Next week, what I'm gonna do is probably make just a 2D landscape. I have a sketch that I'm working on, so most likely that's what I'll do next week. But the next step is to just like make more stuff 2D, get better at that. I think I want to make another scene, but have it just be a lot less detailed, a lot less structure, or a lot less of following the tutorial that I was exactly. More just kind of figuring it out for myself. It's probably going to take longer, but if it's less detail, I feel like it'll probably be better. So, that's what we're gonna do. But, if you did stay to watch me fumble through this and create this glorious work of art that you see before you, Look at it. Look at it in its splendor. It's magnificent, isn't it? That's the greatest load of I think I've seen in quite a long time. Many centuries, I would say. But yeah, it's not good. It's a practice. It's a test. So I appreciate you sitting here and watching me fumble through this. But yeah, I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna post more because every time I do, I don't. So I'll see you when I see you. How about that? I'll see you when I see you. All right. I'm gonna have a conversation with this entity that's sitting right outside the door over there. You can't see them, but they're standing right there. You! No, you! What? Why do you keep looking at me like that? What? Get the out of here, dude!